before we put the band on him.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
He's
I don't
big
know.
enough to reach.
Yeah, but he's not extending. And so how are you going to isolate him so he doesn't accidentally get somebody else pregnant?
Well, you were just talking about like 3 weeks of a Billy having free reign. He gets to live with a girl in one of those stalls for.
So you just let it happen.
Yeah.
The conjugal visit. Bryce, what's up, buddy?
Tenley's in heat, and she's going to be old enough.
Bryce. Andy is trying to convince me to let him tag a female goat before he gets a rubber band on his testicles.
Look, I know everybody in the comments is going to be all about it because it will carry Brawny's genes on.
You think? I don't know.
The thing we got to consider, though, is he's going to probably produce a big child.
He will produce a big child.
So we don't want to put a Nigerian dwarf through that. So
well,
the only one you can really get with is Nutmeg.
You're going to have to hold him up to Nutmeg to make that happen. Or who?
Nutmeg or Billy.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if he impregnated Billy? That would be insane.
Kid would be born 20 pounds.
Yeah, it would be born 20 pounds, wouldn't it?
Come out with a full head of hair, a mohawk,
and
a pair of boots.
Some people are stuck in the middle, and some people are like, yay. Some people are like, nay. Did you hear that voice over here, guys? Look who's here.
Oh boy, here we go. Hi. How are you guys? How's everything going?
Somebody decided that instead of going home, he was going to hang out with us. What's up, Merv? What's up? Hey, Merv. All sorts of heys, hellos, highs.
How's everybody doing?
Exclamation
Hey, by the way,
points.
You guys need to have a great turkey day. And if you need somebody to come help eat your food, I'm your man.
That's right.
I have no problems. I even come with my own fork and a bit. So you ain't got to worry about nothing. I am the cleanup master.
Oh, gosh.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
He's trying to get his boots all crappied up in here, so he's going to stay right there.
I am a clean worker. If I'm going to carry, after everything that I had to go through yesterday, I don't want to see no more poop.
It's true. All right.
Yo, you want to give me that wire?
Wire.
Right there.
Yeah, I'll give you the wire.
That way you don't leave it in there.
Andy, I'm going to need you real quick.
So that way they don't chew on it.
You're going to have to hold the camera. We have the moment of truth coming in right now. Don't pay attention to how janky that looks. I would run it across the ceiling. I am going to run it across the ceiling and tuck it down and over. But right now, this is what we've got. The heater is outside that window. It's ducting air in. I have not inflated this. This is a common practice right here. This is just... Shut up.
I don't know if the support is common practice.
The chair?
But the chair?
Chair's not really supporting it.
I mean, then what are they there for?
Ta-da! They were there because I could stand on it. So the idea here is the heater is going to push hot air, thank you, Ricardo, through here into the plastic. And then once it gets into the plastic, there are these vent holes that I made all the way down. Vent holes, vent holes, vent holes, vent holes. This pretty much just goes the length of the maternity ward. This is the dead zone. This is where we don't get any air movement. It's always just kind of stagnant. And so by putting these holes here on this side and this side, when this inflates into a circle, well, I don't know if it will inflate into a circle. I hope it does. If this doesn't inflate into a circle, I'm screwed. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to go with...
Live and you have no chance of avoiding failure if it fails.
Like
at least if it was recorded, you could
I could edit it out and make... Yeah.
Or if that shoots that plastic off there like a torpedo.
Well, yeah, it could shoot it off. I didn't even zip tie it. I just taped it. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. The idea is then Jeff is shaking his head somewhere. There's a cable that I secured across the ceiling right there. You can see it. I anchored it. It's got turnbuckles. I tightened it up. And ultimately, that's what's holding this up. It's very lightweight. It's very cheap. And if I made a mistake, I have 500 feet of this stuff. I can try again. So I can try I could try like 6.7 more times.
67 more times.
6, 7. That's right. And I didn't put a whole lot of holes in there. I just put enough holes that we could push the air around. The end of the tube here, now Andy's going to hold the phone as I go turn this unit on. The end of this unit is not sealed. It is 100% open. There should be enough resistance inside of here, static pressure, to fill the bag up and blow air out and let the residual go that way and heat the air up. Guess what's cool about this? The cool thing about that, don't chew on my PoE cable here, girlfriend. No, don't chew on my camera. What's cool about it is all the air that goes out that way or out of any of these little ports actually gets circulated back down to this end of the barn. It recycles out. Now this is not done yet, obviously, into the return. There's the return air. Now I got gaps to fill and probably a special plate to make or something like that. But this is you guys are here for the test run. So I'm gonna go out and turn it on with no further ado. And we're gonna see if this actually inflates. I'm not gonna be able to see it firsthand, which is sad, because I did all this work.
All right, guys, rate his handiwork here on a scale of 1 to 10.
That's not cool.
What do you guys think?
That's not cool.
10 being this is flawless and you would like him to install something in your house.
That's not cool. It's the barn, brother. It's the barn. Just get a hotel room. It's warmer.
Oh, you guys are being too nice. You can't even see these comments. Be honest. I'd give it like a 3.
All right, you ready?
Go ahead and fire.
We're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Now watch, it won't start.
It didn't start. Should have tried starting it before you started this live. This is going to be embarrassing.
Is there
Anything
gas?
happen?
No, I didn't even hear the motor kick on.
Is there gas in it?
Uh-oh. Oh, it's filling up.
Did it inflate?
Yeah.
Oh!
It's got some
No
kinks.
way!
It's got some kinks in it.
It inflated!
It's not even remotely a perfect circle, though, if I'm being honest.
It's what?
It's not even remotely a perfect
It
circle.
doesn't need to be a perfect circle, jerk.
I just said circle jerk. It inflated, y'all. Look. Now, my plan is, I don't know what my plan is, but I don't really.
More pressure coming out of this.
Well, we can have more pressure. All I got to do is.
Little flexible hoses, then it'd be like a bunch of little flailing arm guys here.
You want. So if I.
Look how funny that would be if you had a flailing arm tube guy just shooting the hot air around the barn.
Oh my gosh. All right, I want to put your hand in one front of those ports. I'm going to cinch the end of this here, and you're going to tell me if it feels like more pressure is coming out. All right, here we go. Cinching the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely more pressure.
So what I'm doing, guys, here is I'm pinching the end of it like this. Yeah, more pressure?
Yeah, forcing a lot more air out.
So stand back a little bit. We don't want to feel breezy. We just want to feel gentle air. That's why I went with smaller holes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Feel breezy.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, guys. So as you can see, the air here is on this side. It's going to shoot kind of down that way and disrupt the air that's in the stalls over here.
Are you going to have to worry at all about condensation buildup?
I have this on a pitch.
Okay.
I already thought about that. So on this end over here, it is higher than this end over here. So technically it's pitched downhill.
Yeah.
I already thought about that. And so right now it's just gentle air coming out. Now my thought was if I wanted to add more airflow coming out, I could cinch that, or I could put a flue and actually control how much pressure is coming out of these ports. Or I can come through here. I don't want to take this down. I used a little metal pipe, and I sharpened the end of the pipe and I used it to punch holes in this. That's how I got the holes in there. My thought would be, I don't want to take it back down to do that again. So if I want to make more holes, I'm going to heat something up and just press it into there to create more holes, because this is not coming back down again, guys. So this was my creative fix for making air movement with warm air in the barn right down the maternity ward. As you can see, it inflated, it worked, it's fully round. Okay, so question for you. So that's a 12-inch pipe. Well, that's 12-inch flex duct with insulation around it, 12 inches. So I had to buy this plastic from a company called Uline that does shipping materials. And they sell it on the roll, and you have to order it by how wide the roll is. Now, how do you calculate how wide that needs to be 12 inches in diameter?
Wouldn't it? Isn't this, as it's expanded, the full width?
Well, so it's 12 inches. It's 12 inches from there to there. It's a 12-inch thing. But when it's flat, as it comes on the roll, how wide do you think that is?
It's not 12 inches.
No. When it's flat, it's 20 inches wide.
Oh, so you lose. Okay.
Yeah, so I had to order 20-inch 6 mil poly tubing. And Stella actually lives in Allentown, so she went to the warehouse.
I know two people who work at Uline.
Oh my gosh, you should have told me that. Could give me an employee discount.
I didn't know you were going to Uline.
So it's not double. It's not quite double. There is a mathematical equation for it, and I had to figure that out before I strung this up here. Again, like he said, one worry we're going to have is condensation, but that's not a problem. I can honestly just take this end right here. I'm going to get up on the table. Oh, gosh. And if there's too much sag or something like that, I can anchor this wire up a little bit more and create a pitch, a downward pitch, and any water would run that way and evaporate as it runs down. It won't cause a drip. So there you go. And then the return line isn't technically exactly where I want it to be. And today, unfortunately, can you... 2 phone calls in a row. Why didn't Jeff hook you up? Oh no.
Hey, Andy.
It's actually me.
We have to leave soon.
Okay.
Are you getting changed? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll come change. I was
Okay.
I was doing a live. I got my ductwork all inflated and working.
Okay. Cool.
So it's amazing.
Did you ask Andy if they want some?
He's playing with his flexible pipes right now.
And I'm sure Murph is helping.
Murph is just sitting in the corner watching.
That's nice.
Murph, you just sitting in the corner watching?
No, I'm trying to figure out who this cutie is.
Oh my God, he's looking at goats. All right. I did ask Andy. I don't know if he's coming or not.
Mine is not. I should be able to, though.
All right. Well, it's a half an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be late. I gotta run.
All right. All right, hon. I'll be in a change.
Okay, bye.
Okay, love you. Bye. All right, guys, check it out. Cheap plastic poly tubing for main ductwork down the middle of the barn. This is like cents per foot. Thank you, Stella, for picking it up. appreciate you very much. We're going to create a better environment over here for the little guys. So this air is stagnant. As I explained before, this entire wall is underground. It's a bank barn. So we're under the ground right now. And there's no air movement on this side of the barn, which is obviously bad for baby goats. And I chose to put the baby goats on this side of the barn because that wall's underground and the earth temperature in Pennsylvania is 54 degrees. And so I already know that if I would have put the goats on that side of the barn that's not underground, that's going to be colder naturally. So we already have a leg up with this wall being over here and the heat. But the downfall, again, is the problem with the circulation of the air. And I didn't want to just use fans. I really didn't want to use fans. On the outside of this building, I have a military heater. It's 130,000 BTUs. I won't be able to go out there because I don't have internet connection out there. But there's 130,000 portable. Huh? Okay, bye. 130,000 BTU military heater that runs off jet fuel or diesel, and I hooked up the tank. And I also called our fuel provider, and they have off-road diesel, and they have no problem providing off-road diesel at under $3 a gallon to provide fuel oil for this this barn. And I can also, there's a pump on that tank outside, so I can fill any of my farm equipment up with diesel right on site. I just got to order, 125 gallons at a time. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's nice. I'm excited. Here's the thing. I'm not going to leave it running tonight. So if anybody's watching the Angel Watch cameras, I'm not going to leave this running tonight. It's freaking warm. It's 50 some odd degrees out. Ricardo, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So anyways, there's your homemade ductwork from Uline Plastic. Seems to be working just fine right now. I'm going to hop off of here. I love you guys. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you guys in the morning, okay? Bye-bye.